All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 3 of Degen League. Today, we have, in the top lane, Sean on Fiora against Grayson on New Mundo. In the jungle, we have a mirror matchup of Nunus. Let's see how they run around the whole map and try to influence as best as they can, because that speed is really going to make a difference. In the mid lane, we have, I believe it is Anivia versus Kassadin. Anivia is easily going to have the early push on this because, it's Kassadin. So the goal of red side is to try to get Kassadin and Mundo to a point where they're just unstoppable, where the blue team wants to get stuff done early. Fiora wants to be split pushing, and they just want to snowball as best as they can to stop Kassadin and Mundo from scaling. In the bot lane, we have Ashe versus Lucian. Lucian has a lot of new power because of the buffs in 11.17. Whenever he is buffed by an ally, he is going to do on-hit magic damage. In this case, I believe the only way for him to get buffed is for Thresh's Lantern. So let's see if Connor throws the lantern onto Lucian in order to get the extra damage. It's a very minute thing, but is absolutely important when you're playing the champion. And the supports, we have Zyra versus Thresh. Zyra is obviously the more poke-style champion, where Thresh is utility. Thresh is going to have a hard time navigating those plants because I believe the death sentence can hit the plants. So he's going to need to do some real skill shotting in order to get that through. So, as of right now, I would favor blue team because of their composition. They have the early push and they're more likely to be able to snowball, but if Kassadin gets some early kills, he is going to scale into oblivion, and they just need to keep that going. So this is likely going to be a game of snowballs. Pun very much intended. I know what I'm doing. So, as spectator delay is ending, we're going to get into the loading screen where I'm going to break down some of the runes. But for now, Rick, introduce yourself.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am the Mr. Worldwide, Rick Gillette, and I'll be here as your side commentator.
God damn it, it's the drug alarm!
And while he's doing that, I'll tell you what I think. I'll play devil's advocate on this one and say the red team is going to win. It's going to be a tough fight, especially with that mirror matchup, but I think red team's got the skill to pull it off.
Alright, so into the loading screen. We have Conqueror on Fiora. Pretty standard, likely Conqueror, Triumph, Alacrity, Coup de Grace. Going to be the true duelist, as she is. And Mundo with the Grasp of the Undying is pretty standard. Wants to do some quick trades with Fiora because obviously Fiora in an extended fight is going to be getting a lot of those passives. Percent health, true damage, so is a very good counter pick into Mundo. He's going to need to play this very well. But, oh god, runes are going way too fast. Phase Rush on both Nunus. That's pretty standard. Comet on Zyra. And Aftershock on Thresh, both pretty standard. PTA on Lucian is what you like to see. Lethal Tempo on Ashe, because you want to be able to keep that slow for that chase down. Let's get the scoreboards going. And both teams are... why are we restarting? I swear to fucking God. Shut up, Connor!
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Connor says that his skin didn't load. Well, that's kind of cringe. Deal with it. So, going into the game, let's see if, my spectator on the minimap is being a little weird. I'll do my best to work with that, but I do have buttons to easily switch to every player on the team, so that's going to be really nice. But we have early wards from Jason past the dragon pit, was not destroyed in time, so they have some information. I missed one in the scoreboard. There we go. Well, minions are spawning. Early game is pretty passive from both sides. We don't see any invade shenanigans. So we are going to have a leash from top lane on the side of red and a leash from bot on the side of blue, both starting red. So they're going to be pathing towards opposite sides of these lanes. On red side, Rebecca is going to be pathing away from Fiora because Fiora, well, maybe she should path up towards top because Mundo is going to need some help. But we got a good hook from Connor at the beginning, an early flash from Kenzie, but the slow from Ashe is going to have no chase down. But that is huge. A bot sum blown this early into the game is going to mean a lot. I'd like to see Rebecca take advantage of this by pathing down bot and getting a follow with the snowball. We've got some trading going on in the mid lane. There's a level disparity for Jason as well. Must have come early before Connor and gotten some experience. But now Grayson with the push in top is likely not going to last very long. Fiora's level 1 isn't the best. And that's what I was talking about with that hook interaction with the plants. It's going to be very difficult to navigate. Connor is taken very low with that aftershock. Ignite, flash away. First blood goes to Lucian, but the trade kill back onto the Thresh makes it a 1-for-1 in the bot lane. So far, we haven't seen any jungler interaction. Rip, what do you want to see from these two junglers?
I want to see from these two junglers some good CS gathering. I want to also see them have some nice clean ganks off the side. These two guys are great junglers, but also I kind of just want to see the two snowballs just like run into each other. I think that'd be very fun.
That would be very hilarious.
But right now, everything seems to be a pretty even match. There's a slight 0.3k gold disparity, and none of the towers, as far as I know, have taken any real damage.
Yep.
So right now, this is very even.
We've mostly just got a bunch of trading. But a big thing in the mid lane, we see Zach coming in for the gank. But Phil, early flashes, I think he would have been okay to stay because Anivia did not have any mana. That is one of the consequences of starting Doran's Ring instead of Tyr. Anivia has some serious mana problems, especially when you hit level 6. That ult is going to take a lot of mana. Death Sentence just barely misses. Just out of range.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, Joe's in trouble. He's getting stuck
Big
over
trading,
there.
but Ignite onto Phil. Solo
and your
kill.
boy is down.
We've seen both Nunus run into each other, but Rebecca is caught out by the stun from Joe, but that's all the damage that he has. Flash follow procs the egg, but it is not enough. Anivia's passive is going to do too much work in those early levels, but Kassadin is TPing in to try to save Rebecca, taking a lot of damage, but the chomp onto Rebecca will secure the kill. So 3-1 blue team.
That was very skillful by Zach there. He was able to just in time.
Oh, we've got a solo kill up in the top lane.
Down.
Sean using that passive very well, coming out with over half HP. But important pickup. First item bought for Grayson. Bramble Vest against the Nunu and an Ashe, which usually builds Shield Bow, and especially Fiora, that stopping the lifesteal is going to do so much good. So I'm very much a fan of tanks building Bramble first, especially when you're against one of those healing champions. But Connor taking a little bit low. There's a lot of poke coming out from Zyra. Kassadin has hit level 6, so he has the ability to Rift Walk and get some good trading onto Joe. But Connor was spotted, gets the hook onto Kenzie, Ignite, and Jason
Kenzie
secures
is
the
down.
kill, and Connor is hungry for another one. He's taken a lot of minion shots, and
He got too greedy.
Absolutely got too greedy, and Jason is not able to secure the kill onto Cam, and he's able to walk free.
Cam was just able to bait him in. If he didn't even get shot, he would have fallen right into tower range, and he even got wiped then. That was a great
Absolutely.
play.
But we see
Nunu
the
off.
Rift Walk in. He got too greedy, and a perfect gank timing. Does he live? Phil lives just barely with the Rift Walk. That is unfortunate.
And to think I was about to yell at him through the wall.
Oh, Death Sentence just barely misses onto Zac. Oh, both mid laners playing a dangerous game.
Full flow. Oh, he's coming back up.
Oh, but Sean is chasing. He's just too fast with the movement speed procs from the passive. Gets the kill onto the low health Nunu. But Grayson's here and he wants a fight. Mundo ult immediately and Sean is running away. He's got that damage from the ultimate and it's just too much for Sean to deal with right now.
Sean's bringing him behind tower. Good safe strategy. Won't let him get in close. But
Grayson is
gonna be
doing a
3-on-1.
lot of good damage onto Sean.
He is.
And we've got Connor here and waiting through the minions. What a fantastic hook. Phil is very low in health and very low on mana. If he stays, does not get the read onto Phil. But for that play in the top lane, blue team is able to secure the first dragon of the game. Connor gets a hook onto Joe, and he's just dead with the passive from the Flay. Does a lot of on-hit magic damage if you haven't attacked somebody. But dissuading Thresh away, using all those plants, it's a lot of poke. Phil does not have much mana. He needs to Rift Walk over the wall, which he will do just fine. But Cam has tier 2 boots. He's a little fast, but he's able to walk away. Connor looking for a little more, but decides to turn around. Let's see if my buttons are actually working. Now they are. Sometimes they don't want to.
So far, Connor has been doing some fantastic ganking.
Absolutely.
On both
That
sides of the
support
field.
roaming is so much.
But he's got to be careful. He tends to take a lot more damage than he can sometimes deal out. And him being, I wouldn't say squishy, but you know.
Yes, Thresh is going to get a lot tankier as the game goes on because of the passive, but it only gives him armor and not magic resist, and there is a lot of magic damage on this team, so he's going to need to itemize carefully. But Jason catches Cam out, goes in for the dash, PTA doing so much work, easy solo kill for Jason in the bot lane. Sean pushing in top wave, but Grayson is going to be able to pick up most of these minions. He's got the bombies, which is doing a lot of work to help him farm under tower. He wants to be farming and scaling most of this game, and as it gets out into the mid game, somebody's going to have to keep tabs on Fiora when she starts split pushing. Fiora is a very bad team fighter, but we've got some action in the mid lane. Phil taken very low, flash, and Rift walks away. Zac is hungry for more. flashes in, but the turrets are doing so much work. One more Rift Walk to kill him. Does he have the mana to? And Phil kills Zach, takes too many tower shots.
Rebecca just took Rift Herald. Or are they fighting? No, I think she took Rift Herald.
They are taking Rift Herald right now.
They're unattacked. They have no one there
no
to
contact.
stop them.
Grayson got the shove into top lane, so Fiora was not able to assist in any way. And Rebecca looking to use the Rift Herald in top, get some money on the Mundo, make him able to withstand a lot more damage. Not sure, and she is going to drop the Herald. It is at 11 minutes. It's not much damage on any of the other turrets, so just use the Rift Herald, get those turret plates, don't look for an execute. Rebecca helped to clear out the wave in top, get Shelly charging, and hope to get at least 3 plates off of that.
Now, Sean's got to watch out because any second he can be almost completely obliterated by this.
Yes, they are very tanky, and that turret damage is going to be negligible. But we have Zach coming up with a lane gank. Nunu excels at that, pops the passive, but Rebecca's caught. Fiora ult following Rebecca, and Sean is able to get the healing off. That healing zone doing so much work. The Mundo ult is trying to run away. He gets speed. Flash away. Fiora's speed is not enough. But Zach decides to turn around and not greed for that kill. So 1 kill in the top lane.
Right now, kills are even 7-7. Gold 17k to 19k. Blue team has a big advantage with the Infernal Soul.
That Infernal Dragon. Lots of damage on the side. Anivia with the Electrocute is going to do a lot of damage. Fiora always does a lot of damage. But Joe looking to roam down to the bot side, but is spotted by a control ward, so not much is going to happen. But blue team is shoving in this wave on the bot side, but they're just going to collect these minions and XP under the tower. So we have a large power disparity on opposite sides of the map. Fiora is going to be doing a lot of damage and has an early Executioner's Calling. Fantastic against Mundo. Argument I made for the one side also goes for the other side. There's going to be lots of healing. But a hook from Connor gets onto Cam. Cam flashes away. Ash ult. Ignite onto Cam. But the culling is too much damage. The trade kill comes through. Thresh falls 1 for 1 in the bot lane.
This is some great team fighting we're seeing here, Steve.
Yes, these 2v2s are very explosive. And it's that disparity is getting even bigger. Jason is 5-0 on this Lucian. Lucian is going to be doing a lot of damage. And with those buffs, he's been moved away from lethality and is going likely Gale Force, as Lucian ADCs traditionally do. But we have blue team going in on the drag, but they're caught out. It's a 3v2. Anivia passive already popped. Nunu ult going down. Big damage onto Anivia, and Zach is caught out. 2 for 0. And red team is going to secure drag. Cam looking for a steal, but there's no way that he can get in. Fantastic fight from red side. It did cost all of their members, and as we can see, Fiora is in the top lane, but doesn't have the wave to be pushing, so not much was lost by moving down from top lane. Fantastic play by red team.
Oh, now Mundo and Thresh are moving into the mid lane tower.
Yeah, they've got 3 men on there, and they're looking to take this first tower, and especially mid tower is going to enable Nunu to run around the map so much more.
Now, see, look at these level disparities. There are 3 level 10 champions now, while blue side has 2 stuck at level 8 and 2 stuck at level 9. Do you think this is going to be a big difference later on with this early level lead?
It's going to be very noticeable, especially with the AD carry, but we've got a fight in the mid lane. Joe take it incredibly low. 1 cleaver from Mundo could kill. He's just too fast. Asholt goes wide. We have Zach fighting Phil. Sean picks up the kill onto the Mundo. And Cassidy is going to run away. There's flash in from Sean, but was not worth it. There's a Rift Walk there, buddy, and there's no way you're catching a Cassidy.
And the tides have certainly turned here from the early lead the blue side was getting and the early dragon. It's just been fantastic team killing.
They're looking for a dive, but Phil Rift Walking over the wall. Zyra ult, hey, we want to see this fight. Fiora easily able to pick up that damage. So, 600 gold over to Fiora, looking for the Gore Drinker build. That's what most of the pros are building. It's a shame that people don't go Triforce, because I like Triforce, but you know what? Gore Drinker is just too good right now.
And now the first tower on bot lane has been destroyed, and this is really seeming to heat up now.
Yes, and especially with these two towers going down, Fiora wants to split push, and with a 2-0 tower disparity, that's not very helpful for Fiora, because she has nowhere to go, because you could get collapsed on from the sides. You don't have the vision in the jungle. Their topside jungle is completely dark. But we have Joe fighting Grayson. Oh my god, the cleaver was taken very low. Grayson taking a lot of turret shots, but was able to get the skill shot over the wall. Fantastic. He's already got the Sunfire. And there's just been a kill in the bot lane. Shirelia's going in for more. Flash away from Kenzie to get away from the death sentence. Let's check out that. Well, that's a big number.
What the frick?
I don't know. Oh. So, Jason was returning to bot lane, but had a ward and was able to chase down Cam and just does too much damage at this time. Let's go back to live, see what's happening. Zach is caught out, and Phil is chasing him down. That Rift Walk is going to be doing a lot, and it's going to be on a short cooldown. Decides not to follow because Fiora was still in the top lane and could easily support and rip apart this Cassidy. But
Now,
top
Steve.
lane was getting shoved in, so Mundo stuck behind tower. But red team is going onto the second Herald of the game.
Zach's trying to come in to stop him, and nope. Phil knocks him back.
Flash away for the Nunu is not going to... Oh, Phil is looking to fight, but he doesn't have enough
Do two-tower
movement.
push? No.
Grayson pops the ulti, immediately
wants the
goes in.
kill.
Nunu healing, but Mundo healing is just too damn much. Fantastic hook from Connor, goes in for the flay, pops the egg, and Joe is just deleted. We're 1-1 in Dragons, and because of the way percentages work, you get, I believe, 4% AD and AP for the Infernal Dragon, but 6% armor. So if those numbers stay relatively the same, you're actually getting more from the Mountain Drake than you are from the Infernal Drake. But just getting some Demolish procs onto the top lane, really hindering this Fiora. And getting some damage from the Qs that are just on a 4-second cooldown and cost like 50 health. It's basically free for Mundo at this point in the game. But we have the third dragon of the game, and red team is looking to position towards it. Connor going in behind and taking the blast cone, so that's not an option for them. So, 5 men down at the bot, but a fantastic hook from Connor. He's rooted, so he's not able to take it with, but still securing the kills. What? There's 3v2 over the wall. Somebody's got to get over there. Rift Walk and Flash get over. Sean wants the damage. He's got the healing, but now he's stuck by himself. He should be able to just get deleted. And there's so much going on right here. Lots of damage. But red team is coming out on top. Chilling Smite. And an ace from red team.
That was a 5-2 exchange on that one, but holy
Absolutely.
shit. I don't think has Jason even died this game.
Jason has not died. 700 gold bounty on his head. Red team needs to be looking to 5-man collapse on him because he's just too damn strong. He's got the PTA Kraken Slayer, likely has enough gold to finish another item, seems to be looking towards... I'm not sure with those daggers and a Vamp Scepter. But we have Rift Herald summoned in the mid lane, doing a lot of damage, just barely not enough to finish off the tower. But Grayson on the tactical retreat, slowed by Nunu, goes in for the procs, but Thresh is there for the support. There's just too much teamwork on red side. Fiora is stuck having to fight her own battles, is looking to kill Phil. Sean is able to secure that, flashes over the wall. Zach wants in, but there was support from the other members of red team. But as for right now, Connor seems to be caught out, throws down the box. Phil Rift walks into the middle of the team, but he's caught in so much damage that he can't do anything. Flashes in. Kenzie is still alive, somehow. But Mundo is chasing them down. A triple kill for the Mundo. But Fiora's looking to do the chase down. At this point in the game, he is able to do enough damage to kill Lucian, even through that flash away from Jason. But he's got a lot of dashes, but Lucian has a dash as well, so is able to get out alive. Keep that AD carry alive, don't give over that shutdown. And now, Mundo also has a 700 gold bounty on his head. Red team is doing what they needed to do, stopping blue team from getting that early snowball, and there's just too much scaling on the side of red. This is looking devastating for blue team. Mundo is taking no damage. Kassadin is going to be scaling out of control. Mundo has the Warmog, so he could just walk away and heal back up to full. There's going to need to be a lot of coordinated play from blue team. You need to look for a pick and try to catch one person out. But Lucian and Kassadin are both super slippery. But Sean was looking to split push in the top lane, but is caught out. Gets the parry onto the death sentence, but the passive from Mundo is able to stop it and stops Sean in his tracks. This game is slipping away very quickly for the side of blue.
And top lane's tower, well, actually, mid lane is last tower is going to be going down soon.
Yes, there's not much damage to be done to that one. Top lane as well, but the wave is in such a bad spot to be able to get that. It's not worth it to walk your way all the way up and try to secure that tower, and they're going to get tier 2 with the demolish from Mundo. But we've got people in the mid lane trying to get something done, but Jason under his tower's still living, gets the kill onto Zach and is looking to chase down Joe, but the good Q stuns him and he is not able to follow. But Kenzie is able to kill off Phil in the bottom lane. Let's see how that went down. There's a lot going on this game. Phil is just caught out with Zyra roots, but Connor's looking to do some damage to Fiora. Would have actually died had he hit that death sentence onto Fiora, and because he didn't, the riposte did not stun him. So, whether you call that a misplay, it still worked, but flash away from Thresh. Grayson is healing a lot, but Fiora's doing too damn much, but the Lantern gets them to safety. Fantastic from Connor.
Man, you gotta say, when your life partners in real life and partners in a game, it really works out.
Ah, why is my camera moving?
What the hell are you doing?
This is just looking doomed for blue team. They have no prio anywhere on the map, and red team is going to secure soul point for them. It's Cloud Soul, and with a Kassadin, that's just hell. He's going to be moving too fast for you to catch.
They gotta try to steal this. They gotta group up and they gotta...
There's a pick onto Connor. And they're taking 3 members to kill the both of them. I am a fan of this play. Shutdown goes to Joe. 1,000 gold right there. There is no way in hell you can test that, but Zach is taken out trying to steal that dragon. I would have much rathered him stay with the rest of his team and kill the Thresh and the Mundo. I think it was not necessary for Zach to go in. You already got enough out of it. Sean looking to do some fighting, but Ash Arrow does not hit Jason. He's got a dash and is able to get away. Rebecca is caught in the Raptor Pit, immediately ults. Jason doing massive damage. There's no way that Sean could live through that, but the passive, Zyra is doing too much damage and is 1,000 gold shut down to Cam. That's a lot of damage and desperately needed gold for the side of blue team.
Now they did the right thing with both Mundo and Thresh out. They were able to pick off some more members without having to worry about them coming back for support, because they are too fucking tanky right
Absolutely. They're so tanky. You need to catch these squishies out. And the problem with Mundo is, if you ignore him, he's going to be doing too much damage. But if you spend all your resources on Mundo, you have nothing left to kill the squishy damage dealers like Kassadin and Lucian. So we've got 3 members from Red sieging down, looking to chase down Cam. Hook from Connor is fantastic. Kassadin picks up the kill. We see the ward spotted. Zach clearing out the ward, but Baron's doing a lot of damage. Not sure how he damaged Baron on his way there. And Sean and Zach are far too much pushed up. There's 4 members collapsing on them. There's no way in hell that Zach gets out of this. He's too low. But Sean gets in, looking to chase down Thresh, but he's caught in the middle of 4, flashes away. Sean has no way out. Mundo picks up the kill. Kassadin and Rift walking, flash in onto the Ash, and a triple kill for the Mundo. Joe soon to follow. He's caught out with nowhere to go, and big damage. That should have been a quadra kill.
A massacre.
Absolutely. This is a free Baron for them. And with this Baron, they're likely going to end this game. There's just too much tank and too much pressure everywhere on the map. That what is blue team going to do?
I think the only thing they can do right now is stay back in the bottom and just hope to God they're able to make some good team plays and maybe try to max out some of their items to give them the advantage. But this is gonna be hell.
Yeah,
and if they're able to push back this first assault, they might have a chance. But
yes, they need to defend this super well. There's so much tank that they're likely going to push more than just one tower. Connor's a little low, and Kassadin's out of mana, so the team is going for a reset onto Baron. Snowball's not going to find Connor on the way out. And look at this item disparity. Grayson's already got 3 items, Warmogs and Thornmail on there, just bought a Spectre's Cowl for all the magic damage, and Fiora's only got a Gore Drinker and a Ravenous Hydra. The Thornmail just shuts that all down. I want to see Sean, but he's caught out. Jason doing too much damage, but stunned up with the ultimate from Ash, and is looking to chase down onto Phil, flashes away, and a double kill for Sean. Fantastic. He needed that money. I want to see him buy a Sterix Gauge right now. He needs that burst survivability against this team. If he gets CC'd up, there's no way he's living. So,
they're doing the only thing they can.
Absolutely. Able to take away, flash away from Thresh. They're able to take away 2 of those 5 Baron buffs, which is going to be crucial for this siege. The waves are not in the right spot for them to siege the base, and with those 2 deaths, there's no way that they can do much with this Baron buff right now.
Oh, Mundo's going to top. I think he's going to try to push that final tower on the bottom.
Oh, absolutely. He wants that tower. He wants that money. Fiora's split pushing bot, trying to do what Fiora wants to do, but Mundo's in the top with Baron buff. He's just going for that tower, and nobody's there to defend it. He's likely going to get inhib off of this. Fiora's backing, but probably... Oh, Cam going in. he's going to have to back off of this once Fiora shows up. But Connor is here with the backup. He's going into on Cam. Ultimate onto Grayson. Flash away. Connor is taken very low. Sean is healing too much. That ultimate gore drinker. But Mundo just does too much damage and microwaves Sean to death.
My god, he's the incredible fucking chunk.
He is the chunk. Oh, but damage gets a double kill for Lucian. Trade kill back, but flash away from Zac. Grayson just has too much health, and with a Warmogs, he's going to have to get out. Cam is desperately trying to attack. The Nunu coming in, but even if it were to hit him, there's no way that it would have got him because of the Mundo passive. Grayson is a monster.
Grayson is basically just soloing this bottom side.
Absolutely. Their top lane is gone, and Jason is looking to push bot lane. He's likely going to get this tower because 4 members of blue team are dead. There's no way for them to contest this. I said I wanted a game of snowballs, and we got one hell of a snowball.
I would like to say I did call red to win, just as a devil's advocate.
You did, in fact, call red to win.
My god. How long till Dragon is back?
I'm not sure. It's under the mini-map, so I can't actually see it. I'm guessing 3 minutes. Here we go. Someone in chat said 3:33. Joe able to steal away the red buff from Rebecca.
And she does not like that.
Connor gets a hook onto Zac, but the flay away and the wall keeps the threat gone. But Sean is split pushing top, and Phil is split pushing bot. Sean really wants this tower, and he wants that money. But he's not able to push that ward because his team needs help in mid lane.
This is very indicative of their situation. They're basically doing guerrilla-style tactics just to barely stay alive and get some kind of gold out of it.
Absolutely. And blue team has no vision in the bottom quadrant. The culling from Lucian coming out, doing so much damage, but Jason caught out a bit, but he has Guardian Angel, and with Grayson tanking up turret, he's just going in. Big damage. Grayson able to destroy the egg, and that's going to be 4 dead on the side of blue, and only 2 dead on red. And with Phil going in for the inhib, but Sean is there to dissuade him. He does have Hullbreaker. He wants to be splitting this. I'm not a fan of this because it's a little too late in the game to be split pushing. But he is chasing down Phil. But the slow from Mundo, flash away from the snowball. Sean needs to get the hell out of dodge. I would much rather have seen a Asterix gauge instead of the Hullbreaker because you need to be team fighting. It's too late to be split pushing. With them in your base, 2 inhibs down, you just can't split push. You need the survivability in team fights because Fiora is so bad at that.
The 3 inhibs are down.
Oh, they did get triple inhibs, so that's going to be double super minions flooding from every lane. That's going to be almost impossible for blue team to deal with. Yes, they get golden experience from these, but flooding in from 3 waves, there's no way you can contest this Baron. So red team's just going to get this Baron for free.
I gotta say, man. Oh, and they're getting rift again. Or is that...
That's Baron.
Okay, I can't see because you're screening.
Baron spawns at 20 minutes. But we do have a dragon coming up. I want to see what blue team is doing right now. Heading towards this dragon. But with that gone so fast, they're looking to go towards dragon. There's only 2 members on dragon. TP into the bot lane and looking to collapse from the mid lane. Kenzie is in trouble here if they get their hands, but the slows are going to be too much to chase. They need a miracle fight right here. Zac is caught out, does not get hit with the death sentence, but Phil with the Rift Walk does too much damage.
Zac, this game has just been being put in his place.
He has.
It's been very... I don't want to say depressing. depressing.
Oh, Connor takes the death sentence, but flashes back. Big damage from Cassidon and
Ooh.
Lucian. And that's going to be Cloud Soul secured for the Tide of Red. Cloud Soul is going to be doing so much. Mundo already gets movement speed from his ult. He's going to be running at you and hitting like a truck.
He's going full fucking berserker.
There are so many super minions in the base. The game is all but over. There's no way in hell they can stop this.
No,
And
and
damage
it's
onto Kenzie. This was a snowball and a half. Red team utterly dominates. And that is GG.
I just want to point this out. Blue only got one tower the entire game.
And it wasn't even in top lane where Fiora wants to be. That was not the dream Fiora game, I'll tell you. Whoa.
Now, Steve, who do you think would be the MVP, the GOAT of this game? I'm calling Grayson. He was doing early game, he was a bit slow, but he really crunched it out in the end.
Yeah,
being able to take
Mundo's
all those hits
scaling into the game. You need a
soloed
tank like
the
that.
final zone.
Absolutely. And I need to congratulate Jason as well. He got the snowball going. If he didn't get that snowball, Lucian falls off very fast. He's super good at trading pre-level 3. He's the lane bully there, and since he was able to snowball a couple kills at the beginning of the game, then he was able to take the pressure off of that, because if the Lucian was playing weak side, there could be some jungle intervention and a way for blue team back into that game. But strong laning from every single laner of red team was able to stop the early game power of blue and just snowball the game into oblivion.
Yes, this was at first a very interesting game, then a very fast and at times a very hard game to watch due to the level disparity.
Absolutely.
For me personally.
There was just so much going on and so much to think about. Well, that's it for Degen League Episode 3. We're going to go back to the players, and then we're going to get a post-game interview. See you later.